I'm not even talking. I can't believe I was muted this whole time. Yeah, what a shock. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a latest live stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Smash the subscribe button. Yeah, Dragos, thank you, mate. Smash that subscribe button, and yeah, let me turn down this music now. Let me turn down the music. Okay, brilliant stuff. Smash the subscribe button and drop a like on this live stream. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this beautiful, beautiful day. It is match day, let me remind you that. And there's a poll going on in the chat saying, will Tottenham Hotspur beat Aston Villa? Who knows? Comment down below. But let's start with why Radu Dragoson's not playing. Let me first of all say hello to everyone. So Dragos, good to see you in the house. I hope I fixed it now so you can actually hear me now. Good to see Dragos is commenting and getting involved in the live stream. Hopefully everyone else can as well. Who are these 12 who say we're not going to win? Boo to you all lot. Look, that is the poll. The 12% think we're not going to win. I don't know. Big up to Ellie who's in the chat as well. Big up to Dragos. So let's get started. Now, it is a big game. Arguably, the top 4 race will be very much decided based on this game, you could say. Now, we have got a lot to talk about, including a predicted lineup, including a combined 11 and score predictions. Let me first answer a couple of these comments. So if you've got any questions or anything, comment them down below, and I will do my best to answer them as quickly as I can. Let me quickly get these Instagram involved as well, because we want to involve Instagram. In the meantime, get those comments down below. So yeah, get the comments down below, rolling in the questions so I can come back to react them in a second. It's gonna literally take me 5 seconds just to upload this, because the Instagram people will want to get involved as well, but we all know that YouTube come first. So here it is. Here. How's everyone doing, by the way? It's an interesting day today. I'm gonna start off by saying Porro is back, Richarlison's not, and Ryan Sessegnon obviously is not back. So we got a couple of injuries. Obviously, Manor Solomon's also not going to be involved in the game. Yeah, what's everyone thinking? Like, going to the game, are people nervous? Are people what are people saying? I'm interested to know. Right, let me get this involved. Yes, Instagram people, hopefully everyone's doing well. People who want to get their comments shown on the screen, just like Dragos is doing like this, and just like Ellie is doing like this, then head over to the YouTube channel and you guys can go and get your comments read out like this, and I'll be reacting to it. Big up to everyone who smashed that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get straight into the match preview. So, why Radu Dragoson is not playing? I think he is gonna play, but it's just he's getting like 5 minutes at the end of matches, and I'm like, if we're anyway losing matches, why don't we get Radu Dragoson more involved in the games? But if you actually look at Tottenham, if you look at the way we are conceding the goals, it's not necessarily due to defensive errors. It's actually because the midfield is not strong enough. If you think about it, I believe that the midfield is not strong enough. Bentancur is not on his A game. Pape Matar is coming back from a back injury that he's suffering, discomfort there. And then we got Bissouma, who's not at it. Maddison is the one who's creating stuff up front, so he doesn't defend that much. And then we're left with, defensive errors. Big up to everyone who's on the Instagram. I see Spurs Santa has joined. Big up to everyone. Transfer Marco who's in here. Big up to AMJ Football. Hi, mate. I'd love to get all your comments on the screen, Instagram people. So if you can do me a favor and just head over to the YouTube, I'll put the link even here for you, so you don't even need to do much. The link is here. Just go over to YouTube and comment all your stuff there, and I can automatically upload it to the screen, like I do for everyone. Yeah, so everyone who can go comment you Spurs on the YouTube, it will help so much. But yeah, Dragos a 3-1 to Spurs. Big up to Dragos. And obviously, let me quickly react to one more comment here. Here it is, but it should be mama, happy Mother's Day to all the Spurs and other mums of the world, including yours, Josh. Thank you very much, Eddie. Obviously, it is Mother's Day, so, yeah, happy Mother's Day to you all. But, yeah, how do I do an intro for this person after that comment? But Matt, yeah, it is Matt who's here and has joined us. Obviously, my co-host of Spurs Live. How are you doing, Matt, on this beautiful day?
Mate, what comment?
I don't know. This mama, happy Mother's Day to you all.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Look, we want to wish all Spurs mums a happy Mother's Day.
Exactly.
And we hope that all Spurs mums are made happy today by a Spurs win.
Exactly. I want to, I hope so too. Now, Matt, how are you doing? Let's first of all start with that. How are you? You good?
All good, mate. All good.
Good. Brilliant stuff. So, obviously, we got a couple comments in here by Ruben. Love the live content. Obviously, Matt and I and Josh are trying to put more on for you guys, if that makes sense. Right, Matt. Before we start any of these comments, I want to get your thoughts. Aston Villa, 4th place. They are very, very good this season. Give me some pros and cons going into this match.
Cons, they have become a very, very disciplined, well-organised side under Unai Emery. They're a tough team to play against. And we're away from home, aren't we? We're at Villa Park.
We are at Villa Park.
Yeah. Pros, I do feel like the way Aston Villa set up, they will want to play front foot progressive football. And I feel that plays more into our hands than when we come up against a low block.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. So there you go, lads. You guys got some pros and cons from Matt and his thoughts ahead of the match. Now, Matt, obviously, as Matt knows, as everyone knows here, we're going to do our score prediction towards the end of the live. So stick around for that. And all for the new people, subscribe to the channel. Now, Ange Postecoglou has to put him in easy matches, like with Brentford, to show his value. Context here is we're talking about Dragusin. What are your thoughts on Dragusin? Obviously, I asked you this question, I think, a couple live streams ago. I want to get your thoughts again. What are your thoughts on Dragusin?
I like him.
In terms of how much he will play, sorry.
I like him, but in all honesty, I haven't seen enough of him to see if he warrants a starting place. And when you've got two centre-backs as good as Romero and Van de Ven, it's difficult to see him getting in front of them.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, when two centre-backs like Romero and Van de Ven, who are extremely and have already solidified their spot in the starting 11. Do you think if we concede as many goals as we are currently in the future, we're going to be able to see more of Dragusin, or do you think it's more of a midfield type of problem here? Because that's what I think.
Yeah, I think it's more of a midfield game management, controlling the game sort of issue.
Yeah.
As opposed to the defence. If you look at the goals we concede, it's not like they're coming from glaring defensive errors.
Mm-hmm. It's not like a Serge Aurier defensive error, but I think this is what everyone wants to talk about right now. And sorry, Matt, I've tried to push this off as much as possible, but I think we already got here 1, 2, 3, 4 comments already about this topic, and rest in peace, Cash. Right. Matt, let's talk serious now. What kind of an injury is Matty Cash gonna get? Matt Cash, what is he gonna get? Is he even gonna get injured, or do you think Romero's going to nibble him? What are your thoughts with Matty Cash?
No, I think Romero will certainly make sure he knows he's there.
Yeah.
I think he'll go in with some strong tackles, but if you look at the team that Ange is developing,
Yeah.
if you look at the way Ange is developing the team it's all about strong strength of character, but not caring about other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if Postecoglou has had a word with the players himself saying, look, you're not to go after cash.
Right.
So no, he won't get injured. I think he'll be fine.
I think he's gonna get so nibbled by all these players. We're gonna get into a fight with him. I can see it already. I think Matt, what is it? Matty Cash? Was it Matt Cash? I think it's Matty Cash, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's gonna get nibbled by Bentancur, by like Porro, Dogi, all them lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited.
I personally think with the team that Ange is building, I think there'll be some strong challenges on him, but
yeah,
I don't think it'll be anything more than that. Because
do you think he'll be Romero'd?
Because no, it's the character that Ange Postecoglou is building in the team.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of talk by fans and people outside of it who are like, yeah, but again, that's just coming from outside of it. And no, I don't think anything of note will happen today with regards to cash.
Fair enough. Well, that is all regards to cash. We might nibble about it later on a bit. 1-0 to Tottenham. Porro winner, 89th minute. Fair enough. What injury is Cash getting today? Yeah, we talked about that. 1-0 win last minute from Son. Every injury, okay. Brilliant. All right. I think, okay, we have to play Sarr for his running engine. His energy is needed and our intensity is risen when he plays. Matt, I'm going to get to the lineup with you. I want to talk about a lineup. Now, we're going to be talking about two types of lineups. A lineup prediction in terms of what we think is going to happen. And prediction. And then a lineup, a combined lineup. With, let me get this up. A combined lineup with Aston Villa. Now, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with a combined lineup, or do you want to start with our lineup prediction?
Don't mind, mate.
All right, so let's start with the combined lineup very quickly. Big up to all the comments, by the way. Now, the combined lineup. I'm going to give you two players, and you can decide. I want you to decide who gets into that lineup for you. Now, let's start in goal. Just so you guys have context of why I'm doing this, is because we at Spurs, I tried to get a combined lineup prediction with an Aston Villa fan, and we were unable to do that because of too many disagreements. So, yeah, Matt, Martinez or Vicario for you? And
tough
now go on. I'll let you speak. Go on.
It's a very tough one. Obviously, Martinez is a World Cup winner. You can't take that away from him. But I think on form this season, I would probably say Vicario is the better option.
Okay, because I saw a lot of stats from Martinez, and he has done unbelievable for Aston Villa. But fair enough.
Are his stats better than Vicario's?
I don't know. I mean, at times it has been, but I personally would take Vicario over Martinez personally. But I agree with you. Yeah, let's stick with Vicario now. Right back, you've got Matty Cash versus Pedro Porro. What are you saying?
Pedro Porro, obviously.
Pedro Porro. Yeah,
Matty
I think that was more of a. Now left back, Desnu Dogi or Moreno?
Dogi.
Okay, so far that's 3 for 3. Now this is where we're talking a little bit difficult now.
It's not difficult.
It is, if you think about it, it is actually. Concert or Romero?
Pardon?
Concert or Romero?
Romero.
Okay. Now, I've seen also stats on this, and big shout out to Konsa. He's been unbelievable this season. But yeah, I'm going to go Romero as well. And on the left-hand side, obviously, you got Lenglet or Van de Ven.
Is that a joke?
That is a serious one.
So my choice is a Spurs loanee that we got rid of and we're like, nah, we don't want to make this permanent. Or arguably the best defender in the league this season.
Exactly.
Well, it's got to be Longley then, isn't it?
Brilliant. Awesome. Longley.
Obviously Van de Ven.
Okay, now we're going to add a bit of, I think we're going to now, hey, see, by the way, we got a lot of people saying Constant Van de Ven because Consa stats, by the way, has been unbelievable. That's why I said it could be, tricky. But I'll bring up the stats for you.
Van de Ven is a no-brainer. I'd say Consa and Romero is a toss-up.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to change my answer. I'm going for Consa, just so we have at least one Aston Villa player in there.
Fair enough. I'm saying because we're about to hit a lot of Aston Villa players now. But let me quickly read out to you the stats comparison between Consa and Romero, because it is actually quite close. Defending wise, clean sheets. Oh, I did all seasons. I got like 39 for Consa. So clean sheets, 4 for Consa, 5 for Romero. Goals conceded, 32 for Consa, 20 for Romero. Blocks, 14 for Consa, 10 for Romero. Interceptions, 22 to 28. Tackles, 36 to 42. Yeah, so Romero is better, but just by like a little bit. Like,
well, Romero's quite comprehensively on top there.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying just by a little bit. But then if you think about it, their appearances, Consa's had 3 more appearances than Romero. Whatever, it's quite tight. It's not straightforward.
Consa's had 3 more appearances, yet Romero is topping the stats in most.
Yeah, but you can understand how tight that is, though. That is very, very tight. And if you think about it, Pau Torres as well. Pau Torres has been unbelievable for them. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever, we'll keep it with Romero and Van de Ven. Now we're talking about, I think, Aston Villa players now. We've got, let's play a 3 in the midfield. You got McGinn or Sarr.
Sarr.
I'm gonna be. I say McGinn. I say McGinn. Can you give me your 3 midfield to make it easier, because it's different positions. So why don't you give me your 3 midfielders combined?
Okay, who are the 3 midfielders? Yeah. McGinn.
You got McGinn, Luiz. You got Tielemans if you want to add there. You've got those are the 3 main ones. Tielemans, McGinn, and Luiz. Well, Tielemans playing as a striker, but yeah.
What's that? Is that Douglas Luiz?
Yeah, Douglas Luiz. It's tricky. It's not straightforward here. I'll say mine whilst you're thinking. For me, it was Luiz, McGinn, and Maddison. Personally, for me. What are you saying?
No, I disagree.
Okay, who are you going to put?
Sarr, Bentancur, Maddison.
I don't think Benton could get in there. I'll be honest. I don't think.
Mate, all right.
That's very harsh on McGinn and Luiz, because McGinn's been arguably one of their best players.
Yeah,
and
McGinn's been very, very good, but I think Sarr as an engine is a better player. Okay, I could maybe go Sarr, McGinn, Maddison.
Sarr, McGinn, Maddison. So are you saying Luiz is out? Douglas Luiz is out for what's his name?
I think McGinn is better than Maddison. No, sorry. I think McGinn is better than Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Which is why McGinn gets in. Maddison is very clearly better than Tielemans.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, I'll go Sarr, McGinn, Maddison.
So the fight we're talking about here is whether or not you're going to say it's is it Sarr over McGinn or is it Sarr over Luiz, basically? Now, let
100%.
me, I want to quickly give you some stats. Now, Douglas Luiz has 4 more games than Sarr, so keep that in mind whilst I tell you these stats. 9 goals for McGinn, 3 for Pape Sarr, 5 assists for Luiz, 2 for Sarr, 4 clean sheets for Douglas Luiz, 2 for Sarr, 7 yellows, 5 yellows. Let's talk about the attacking sense for a second. Goals per match, 0.35 for Douglas Luiz, 0.14. Which means minutes per goal is 250 for Douglas Luiz and 454 for Sarr.
I don't think it's a fair comparison, though. They play in completely different positions.
Right. So I think the correct comparison would be McGinn and Sarr.
I'd say Maddison. Yeah, that's what. But that's the problem. Okay, so you might say McGinn and Sarr.
Yeah.
But then I want Sarr to be playing, so I have to lose.
Okay. You know, because it's your combined lineup. So what you're saying for your midfield? Go for it. You're saying
Sarr, McGinn, Maddison.
Sarr, McGinn, Maddison. Okay, Sarr, McGinn, Maddison. Okay, so far we've only got 1 Aston Villa playing. Fine, fair enough. All right, attacking wise, left wing you've got, I think straightforward, Son or Ramsey. I think Son. Yeah, I think that's straightforward.
No, I disagree because I think Son should be through the middle.
I don't think that's fair on the person who's through the middle.
Well, who's through the middle?
Watkins.
Okay, so so in which case I'd go Son on the left, Ollie Watkins in the middle.
And then you've got
fair enough. Fair enough. If I'm picking the Tottenham team, I'd have Son through the middle. If I've got Ollie Watkins in the team, then I'd have Son on the left.
Okay, so what do you choose now? What are you choosing now?
So Son on the left, Watkins in the middle, and then what are my options for right wing?
You got Bailey, you've got Kulu, Johnson, and if you want to say Tielemans as well on the right, you can say.
I'll go Bailey.
I agree with you there. So, just for a quick recap, we got Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro on the right, Romero and Mickey van der Ven, 2 centre-backs with Destiny Udogie on the left-hand side. The 3 midfielders is McGinn, Pape Matar Sarr, and James Maddison. With the left-hand side, we've got Heung-Min Son. Up front, we've got Ollie Watkins, and on the right-hand side, we've got Bailey.
Leon Bailey.
Now that's not bad. Leon Bailey. That's not a bad combined lineup. With that lineup, let's play theoretical now. With that lineup, what place we get in the league? What place? Come on. If that was Tottenham, what place are we getting?
Oh, with that lineup, I reckon we'd be top 2 or 3.
Fair enough. I agree. So I'm gonna quickly now annoy you a little bit. Does that mean we need to fill in another central midfield, another right wing, and another striker to be top 3?
Yeah, 100%. Like we identified that 6 months ago.
Yeah, brilliant, awesome. Okay, so now let me quickly just go back to these comments. We're gonna get up to our lineup. Predicted lineup, but so far, Matt, Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Biss, Sarr, Madders, Kulu, Son, Werner. If Dragusin scores a goal, it will rumble, and who knows, maybe he will become a starter. It could be. Lineup prediction, we will give you the lineup prediction in a second. Why Cash? I'm not too sure what do you mean, why Cash? Because he effed up Bentancur in his first fixture, exactly. There you go, Cash, because he injured Bentancur last time. People are saying Cons and Van der Ven. Let's go, it's going to be a thriller at the Villa. 3-2 to us, coming to Spurs. Big up to Ellie, Jurgensen, Van der Ven. Vic, Romero, Van der Ven, Porro, Destiny, McGinn, Benny, Madders, Watkins, Son, Diaby. We forgot Diaby.
I'd have Bailey for Diaby.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Last two comments, no Ben, fair enough. And Louise McGinn and Madders, fair enough, fair enough. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people who are on the Instagram, big up to your support, appreciate it to everyone who's on the Instagram. If you do want to come on and have your say, head over to YouTube and we will pin the link in the comment section so you guys can come on and have your say. But Matt, let's get over to the lineup prediction. Why don't you go and I'll stop you when I disagree with you? So go for it.
The back five is obvious.
Yeah.
So the back five is simple. Vicario, Udogie, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro. Obvious.
Yeah.
The midfield, obviously Madders is in there. Madders, Benton, Kursar.
Madders, Bentancur, Sarr.
Or Madders, Basuma.
Madders, Bentancur, Sarr. I don't know. What do you want? Do you want a more physical midfielder, or do you want a more defensive midfielder?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's the real question, isn't it? Because what's the difference between Bentancur and Basuma? I'm playing like hypothetical. What is the difference? One's a very defensive one, and one's a more technical one. So the question really is, against Aston Villa, do you want to have a more technical player, or do you want defensive?
Maybe Sarr, Basuma, Madders.
I could see that, definitely.
So Sarr, Basuma, Madders. Then Werner, Son, Kulusevski.
Werner, Son, Kulusevski. Now, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I agree. Question though, where does Werner play? Or where does Son play? Is he going up front for you or on the left?
Yes. I keep saying
front.
that. The only reason he wasn't up front in our combined 11 was for Ollie Watkins.
No, I'm saying, are you saying Son's up front because Richie's injured, or Son's up front in general for you?
In general.
In general. Even when Richie's
fit, Son should be our starting number 9. I like Richie, but unfortunately, Son is a better player.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. I slightly disagree. I think Son should be played when Richie is fit on the left. But that's fair enough.
Look at his goal scoring. Look at his stats. If we
Richie's been scoring constantly. He's been on good form.
Yeah, he has been on good form, but Son's on better form. And the reality
I would say
no, but Son's form is unbelievable. And if you play him on the left, you waste opportunities. Because we get opportunities when Richie's played through on goal. But
Richie's only been played on goal because of Son's movement or Son's left-hand side.
But the point is, right, you give Son and Richie 10 chances each. Richie will score 3 or 4 of them. Son will score 9 of them.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. But right now, when we're talking about Richie's on the goal scoring.
Yeah, but the player you have through the middle needs to be the player that you are most confident about scoring opportunities. Because in the Premier League, you don't get that many opportunities.
Would you be more confident on having Richie up front and having Son on the left than having Werner on the left? No, Werner on the left. So would you rather have one on the left or Richie on the left?
I don't really care. I don't mind about that.
Yeah, but right now, you've got two players who are on great goal scoring streaks. You've got 2 players who are on great form right now. Richie,
yeah, they are on great form. They are on great form. But the point is, like I said, right, you don't get that many. Let's say in a game you get two big chances.
Yeah.
Right? If you get 2 big chances a game, you want the player who's putting away both those chances. That's
correct. Correct.
Right?
Yes, I agree with you.
If Richie gets two big chances in a game, he's scoring at best 1, maybe none of them.
Yeah, but Richie wouldn't get 2 if Son's playing on the left. When Son playing on the left, he creates more things. Son creates more dangerous attacking options when he's playing on the left than when Werner's playing on the left. So when Son's playing on the left...
Yeah, okay. But yes, Son creates more chances.
Yeah.
But if Richie's not going to finish them, what's the point?
If he's on great goal scoring streak, there's more chances of him scoring than of him not scoring at all.
But you say
I
he's on.
believe.
You say he's on a great goal score. Yes, he's on a
Yes.
decent streak of scoring, but
Yes.
he's never scored more than one goal in a game.
Yeah, he has. Everton. He scored
Okay,
twice.
that's the only time.
Yeah, but that's beside the point.
Not the point.
I agree with you with the fact that Son is good in as a striker. I agree with that. I disagree with him starting there. But if Richie is currently right now has been scoring several amount of goals, he's been playing through as striker, and the problem really isn't about him not converting. It's more the fact of him not getting chances. That's the problem.
It is about him not
getting
converting.
chances. He isn't getting the chances. He isn't getting the chances though to score. You got to remember.
He has had chances. He's had
not
chances.
as many as you think about it.
No, he
not
has.
as many as you think about
He
it.
has,
How many
but
times have we seen? How many times have we seen the ball going round like this on the box and not getting crossed in? How many times have we seen that? Multiple times.
How many times have we seen the ball fall to Richarlison in the box?
Okay.
And he fluffs his shot. So it's not even close. It doesn't whistle past the post, or it's an amazing save by the keeper. It just bumbles into the keeper's hands in the middle of the goal. It happens. Look, the point is, I've said it's unfortunate for Richarlison. Richarlison is in good form. Richarlison is in good form. But the reality is, I'm going to be honest, that form we've seen from Richarlison, we'd have never seen anyway if Son hadn't been away at the Asian Cup. We only got to see that. We only got to see that.
He was good before the Asian Cup. He was good.
He was okay. He wasn't amazing.
Richarlison for me, up front, he creates the movement that I don't think any other striker at Tottenham currently is doing. The only person who can do it is Sonny. But I feel like Sonny is much more effective on the left-hand side, where he doesn't necessarily. I think that. Guys in the comment section now. Wait. I want everyone in the comment section. Do you think Sonny is better up front as a striker or on the left-hand side?
Have you seen Son's?
Yeah.
Right. Have you seen Son's conversion rate?
Yes. It's very high up. Very high up.
No, it's not just high up. It is probably the best in the world at the moment.
He's missed 3 big chances. Put it like that.
Yeah, Salah has missed 9.
Right.
Harling has missed 26.
Yeah, but again. Okay, here. Okay, we already got a couple comments. One is agreeing with you. Son is now better through the middle. Fair enough.
Thank you,
I think he's much more effective. I think he's much more effective on the left-hand side. He doesn't necessarily need to beat his man. He just needs to create stuff. You know what I keep on coming on here? I keep on coming on here having a go at Tottenham for not taking shots. They're not taking shots outside the box. I feel like if Sonny on the left-hand side can cut in and take more shots, that's more effective than him being front or as a striker, played as a striker. I feel like Richie is much more effective currently now as a striker.
Answer me this.
Yeah.
I need to eat a cheeseburger.
Go on. Where from though?
Bear with me on this, right? So there is a cheeseburger on the penalty spot.
Okay.
And I need to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right? So, am I better off? So I've got a mouth. Am I better off being at the penalty spot myself to eat the cheeseburger? Or am I better off being on the left side of the pitch?
Yeah.
But the person I pass to in the middle doesn't have a mouth.
Okay, I get your point. I get your point there.
He can't eat the cheeseburger. So as much as I'm amazing at getting the burger to him, as much as I'm creating things for him, like the reality is Son is much better. He's far more clinical. And that's what we need. Wait.
Just so people have context. Just so people have context in the comment section. The question is, is Son better up front when Richie is playing? Not when Richie's not playing. When Richie's playing and everyone's fit, is Son best going through in the middle. Now, by the way, one thing that I am going to counter by saying is that if you got two players on great form right now, whatever. The argument is the fact that two players are on great form right now. Richie's on good form and Son's on good form. Why would you take out Sonny? Why would you put Sonny in Richarlison's position and then kick off Richarlison and then you end up with one good player in great form when you could have two good players in both great form and Son is still playing good form because he's playing on the left?
No,
that's my point,
mate. I disagree. It's like
okay, so we'll have to agree to disagree here. This isn't gonna end. we're gonna have to agree to disagree here. I don't know. But guys in the comment section, this is what we love about Spurs, man. Because at the end of the day, everyone's got their own opinion, and whether or not we disagree, it's us talking about.
Look, Richarlison is in good form, but
yeah,
it's just unfortunate for Richarlison that Son is a better player.
Okay, but
and that's the point.
Do you agree? Do you agree with me though that if you got two good form players, that you shouldn't kick out one just because the other one could do the other one's job? Do you understand my point?
Okay, right. So you've got.
Wait, do you understand that though? Do you understand that?
Right. You've got prime Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
Prime Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
And prime Kyle Walker.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you pick one of them, or do you move one of them to centre back because you want to fit them both in the team?
What do you mean? If one's already playing in one position,
no.
And he's already...
you've got prime Roberto Carlos and prime Kyle Walker, and I would say in their prime, they're two of the best right backs in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Prime Roberto Carlos, prime Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Right? Two of the best right backs in the world. They're quick, they're attacking, they're like their positioning is great. Going forwards, they're amazing. But the point is, yeah, their positioning's good, but the fact is they're so quick, their positioning doesn't have to be perfect because they always recover. They've got the recovery pace.
Yeah.
Right? But the point is, right, so you've got Roberto Carlos and Kyle Walker. Two of the best right backs in the world.
Yeah.
Two of the best right backs ever to play the game, right? So the question is,
would I move one to centre back in order to fit them both?
Yeah, or would you
100%.
just pick one of them?
No. I would move one to centre back in order to fit both of them. If I feel like Kyle Walker can do the job at centre back, I would 100% do that.
All right.
100% do that.
Pick me another right back. All right, Gary Neville.
Okay. Yo, Gary Neville was never as good as Roberto Carlos or Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I know, but
no, but
right.
I understand what you're saying. That you don't want me to. You don't want me to fit both of them.
No. I tell you what, scrap Kyle Walker because the problem is Kyle Walker has played centre back at times and he's played on the right of the back three. So pick me another out and out right back. Out and out right back.
Okay, so okay, here's a simple one for you. Trent and let's just do currently. Let's say Trent and Reece James, for example. Reece James and Trent. I understand your point. Then you wouldn't want me to put one at a centre back and try fit them both in when there's another centre back who can do the job.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah. Right?
I understand, but personally, I would try fit them both in if they're both on insane form. That's my point. But look, whatever. We're gonna have to move on from this.
Like the reality is, you pick the better player. It doesn't matter if there's a good player.
What I'm trying to say. Oh, wait a second. I think I'm gone for a second. Am I there?
You're there.
Can you see me? Yeah. If Richie's on good form, he's playing as a striker. Son's playing as a left wing, yeah? And we're doing well.
But Son is better. You have to play the best player.
Hang on. Son's playing as a left wing.
You have to play the best player.
One second.
Son
You've
is
got a striker
better.
with Richarlison. You've got a left wing who's Son. Is the problem with attackers? Is there a problem with attackers?
Yes, Son is better.
No. I'm saying, The reason why we're having this argument is because Tottenham right now aren't converting their chances. So is there a problem with the attackers, or is it the problems with the midfield that they're not creating something? Because I don't think it's the problem with the attackers. Exactly. I think Son's converting his chances, and I think Richarlison is doing very, very well.
Through the middle.
No,
That's
but
exactly why he needs to be through the middle.
The biggest problem is with the midfielders because they're not creating enough chances for the attackers. The midfielders not creating enough chances.
But when they do get the chances, who converts them? Son or
whoever's
Richarlison?
in front of goal. Well, obviously Son, because they're different type of players.
Because he's better.
I'm not saying he's not better. I would rather have two players. I would rather keep this team now and have two players who are in great form than have to switch one and get rid of one just because the other one's a better player. Like, I would rather have prime. Here's a good example. Would you rather have Messi and Suarez? You got Messi and Suarez in their team, yeah? Would you rather move Messi to striker because he's a better player than Suarez and play flipping and play Dembele on the right hand side just because Messi is a better player than Suarez? Or would you rather play Messi on the right and have Suarez up front? Do you understand? Would you rather have Suarez, who's on great form, and you've got Messi, who's on great form? Would you switch Messi with Suarez?
But the problem you've got there is Suarez is one of the best strikers of all time.
I'm saying
maybe
it's the wrong example then.
You're like, oh, do you want to swap Messi? Well, no, but you're using an example.
Look, I think
labeling one of the best strikers of the last 15 years. Suarez
I understand.
Unbelievable.
But this debate with regards to where
Richarlison
should be played
is not Suarez.
I understand, but currently Richarlison is on great form. He's not. Yeah. Why should we get rid of Richarlison just because Son's better? Because Son's better. So are you saying if a player is better than the other one, we should just automatically get rid of them and not try to fit them in both in the team? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying get rid of them, right?
So you're saying move Richarlison to the left-hand side?
I think Spurs have a significantly better chance of scoring with Son in the middle and Richarlison on the left than Son on the left and Richarlison in the middle. That's my point.
You know, guys. We have to disagree. We can't agree on this. But ladies and gentlemen, let's Matt. Let's move on to a couple of other things I want to talk about before the game starts. And by the way, Matt, I've got to say, Ndombele will 100% beat us both to that burger, mate. 100%. What are you talking about? 100%. You would have beaten us to both that burger. Big up to Ellie. I think Ellie's won that argument there.
I don't think he'd beat us to the burger. I don't think the burger would ever appear.
It wouldn't be there.
He'd be like, guys, where's the burger? And then Ndombele's just sat in the stands
with all his stomach. All right, this is actually good. This is actually a good question here. Now, Brendan Johnson and Kulusevski, both players who are very different in a way. Or big up to the dog. Very, very different. Who would you start? Would you start Kulusevski or would you start Brendan Johnson?
You're a Tottenham fan? Yes, you are.
He's probably eating a burger. Would you start Brendan Johnson or Dejan Kulusevski?
Kulusevski.
Yeah? Are you starting Kulusevski because you think he's better than Brendan Johnson? Or do you think Brendan Johnson's just better off the bench?
Bit of both.
Yeah?
I think Kulusevski has better game control. I think he is better at... Oh, here's the other one.
Big up to the dogs. It's not a Spurs live stream without Matt's dogs coming in, having their little say.
You're a Spurs fan? Yes, you are. Good boy.
Big up.
So,
what were you saying?
I think Kulusevski provides better... cover it. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
He just jumped on the laptop.
Yeah, I could tell.
So I think Kulusevski he provides better cover as well. I think he does a lot of work tracking back defensively. So I think Kulusevski is better, and he's better at trying to navigate chances, get good crossing opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who does the graphics for your Mac edits.
Yeah, Mac edits on Spurs Live. He does the edits.
Big up, Lewis. Cheers, Lewis. So I think that's good, but then I also feel Johnson has a very good impact in the last 20 minutes. So I think that's a better combination. Kulu starts, Johnson comes on for the last 20 minutes.
I 100% agree with you on that. I think also when Brendan Johnson comes off the bench, he brings us energy that, not many defenders, not many fullbacks can really handle. Now we got into the
at that stage of the game.
Exactly. I agree. Now we got into the point. Cheers, fella. Keep up the good work, guys. As always, come on, you Spurs. Big up. Matt, let's just answer this one comment that we always get on these live streams. Signing of the season, in your opinion, who is your signing of the season? I've got mine already ready on the tip of my tongue.
If you'd asked me in December, I'd have said Maddison.
Okay, yeah, exactly the same. But now, who's your man of the match?
Van de Ven.
Signing of the season?
Van de Ven.
Ooh, okay. Mine's Vicario. I think that was a bit.
No, I think
you knew. I think you knew I was going to say Vicario as well.
I think Vicario has been very good. I think he's been very good. I'm very, very happy with Vicario, and he would be a worthy winner. But I just think when you look at how composed Van de Ven is, his recovery pace is unbelievable. Like, we play a high line, and I've never once seen him caught out.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good. I honestly believe Van de Ven is one of the best defenders in the league this season. And I'm going to be honest, if he continues to perform the way he's performing for the next couple of seasons, then I guarantee you we're getting an £80 million bid for him.
I mean, I would say more. I honestly would say more. Van de Ven is 22 years old.
Potentially more, but I'm going with who's the most expensive defender of all time.
I don't know. Let's check. Who's the most expensive?
Van Dijk, Maguire.
No, definitely not Maguire. Nah, who's the most expensive? Oh, Gvardiol to what's his name, to City. That fine, yeah, fair enough. I think Gvardiol was 100 mil, or close to 100 mil. 90 mil. But yeah, no, I get your point. I think also Van de Ven is not a finished product. I think he's like a better version of Ben Johnson in terms of he's not at that level yet where he's finished. He's not like at a Sonny level where Sonny can't really improve anymore. He's just that's Sonny's level. Now Sonny brings the burger, sauce Richie is the pickles. You can have them or not.
All right, so Gvardiol.
Hang on, you slightly cut out there.
Right, Gvardiol is either 1 or 2, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
So Gvardiol cost 90 million euros.
Mhm.
Gvardiol cost 90 million euros, and Harry Maguire cost 87 million euros.
Crazy.
But based on the exchange rate,
yeah,
the euro was stronger
back then.
Yeah. So based on that, Harry Maguire cost £78.3 million, and Gvardiol cost £77 million.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Oh wow, so Maguire's actually the most expensive centre back in the world.
Well, in pounds, yes, but he was slightly less in euros. It's just down to the exchange rate.
Yeah. Oh wow, I did not know that. So I
thought it was Maguire, but the point I'm saying is, defenders, the most expensive defender of all time is £78.3 million. So me saying Van de Ven at £80 million isn't unreasonable, because defenders are nowhere near as expensive as attacking players.
Yeah, I hold my hands up there by saying a bit more than 80 mil, because that makes sense now. I didn't know that was how much centre backs go for. It's a bit weird that, you know, attacking players go for more money than centre backs. But I guess people don't really appreciate centre backs that much, I guess.
De Ligt was 76.9. Virgil van Dijk was 76.2.
Are we talking about pounds here, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And Fofana was 74.3.
So Mickey van der Ven would essentially become the most expensive centre back, which makes sense. He's 22 years old. He is playing in a top club in Premier League. He's the fastest centre back in the world, so it makes sense. He's the most polished defender in the Prem. Pace, power, precision, anticipation, action, and athleticism. Fair enough. I agree. I don't disagree there.
I honestly think he has been the best defender in the league this season. I actually think he surpassed Romero.
I would. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. They're different,
defenders, but in all honesty, I think I would be more upset about losing Van der Ven than losing Romero at this stage.
I would kind of agree with you there. By the way, quick news. Tottenham are considering a move for Nico Williams. That's according to Rico Taylor Sport. With Levy's estimation and inflation, easily 100 mil plus. Yeah, guaranteed. Matt, we come to the time of the show where we give our score prediction. So, what is your score prediction, and who's scoring the goals for you? My score prediction slightly changed from the other day. So people on Instagram, yes, my score has slightly changed.
I think I liked Ellie's score prediction of 3-2.
Yeah, let me bring that up just so people can see it. Where did Ellie comment that?
Was it Ellie? I think it was Ellie.
I think it was Ellie, yeah. Fair enough. And who's scoring the goals from a Tottenham point of view?
I'd quite like Werner to score 2 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
For his confidence, for everything. Really like that. So, Son, Werner, and Maddison are the Spurs goal scorers.
Oh, fair enough. I love that. Son, Werner, Maddison. That's very good. If Van der Ven has a good Euros, then expect some bids. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Tottenham. I think Son's going to get one. And I think I can't really know. I can't really decide who, if it's going to be Johnson or
I feel like it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Based on what? Like, why would you say that? Do you think just because of the
Villa
want to win it?
Villa play open attacking football.
Yeah.
Which suits Tottenham, but I do see them getting some goals. So I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think we'll get opportunities and we'll get goals. I mean, we've scored, 37 games in a row now?
37, yeah. It will be the 37th.
This will be the 37th, are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. Just double check that. By the way, if people want to come have their say on the show and give their score predictions, click the link here. You can. I'll put it on the Instagram. People who want to come have their say on the show. There you go. The link is in the chat. Click on the link and you'll be automatically uploaded and to here, and you can talk to Matt and I and give your score predictions because we're very intrigued. Matt, are you checking if it was a 37th or the 36th goal? Oh, sorry, let me bring that back up. Let me quickly say hello to all the Instagram people very quickly. Wow, we got a lot of people, so big up to everyone who's on Instagram. Be up to Two Blue Podcast. Hopefully you're doing well. Francois, Son for sure, maybe even a hat trick. Be up to Gilly. Big up to Herman. Big up to everyone. Son got better after Kane left. He was great before, but I think he's a high flying player. If we want the top 4 finish, we need to start winning all matches. We need to win today's match. Brent Johnson started off well, and then I think he has slowed down a bit. I want to see 3 centre-back. Dragusin, Van der Ven, and Kuti. Oh, I don't know about that, mate. Son plays better as a striker than Richie. Fair enough. Liverpool. Come on, you Spurs. So yeah, big up to everyone who's commenting on the show. Romero offers just as much as Van der Ven, but has different attributes. I'd say his pressing is the best in our team. His passing is the best percentage in the Prem. He's scored 4 goals as well as he's a leader. Fair enough. But I hang on. Apparently Johnson starting instead of Werner today. Let me double check that. Apparently that is the case. Son, Porro. Oh, the lineup is out. I forgot. Oh wow. Vicario, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogi, Saar, Bissouma, Maddison, Kulusevski, Son, and Johnson. Well, it looks like Matt's wish of Son playing at front has been answered. There we go.
Wait a second. Have you got the starting lineup there?
Yeah, I'll bring up now. Here we go. Let me just make sure everything is good to go. Yep. There we go. That is a lineup that we will face. Team news has come out. Yes. Spurs to win 2-1 and Matty Cash to go off injured. Wow, a bit harsh. Matt, what are you thinking there with this lineup?
It's interesting to see Johnson on the left instead of Werner, but okay.
Yeah.
It's exactly my team. It's exactly the team I said, apart from Johnson instead of Werner.
Exactly. Sorry. So yeah, guys, comment down below, by the way, what your thoughts are on this lineup. I think it's quite straightforward, this lineup. Not too much to go in detail about. Why Johnson on the left? Because... Oh yeah, is Johnson going to be on the left? Yeah, it looks like Johnson's going to be on the left. Ellie, big up to Ellie. If you do want to join the call, Ellie, by the way, you're more than welcome to join. Van der Ven is fabulous. We are so blessed to have them both as they complement each other so well. 100% agree with you. People want to join. That's a link to join. I wonder if he will change any players in the second half. Matt, can you see any substitutions coming on?
I can see Werner coming on for Johnson. I don't think he'll play. I don't think he'll play the full 90. Bentancur, Højbjerg possibly, if he's fit. Is Højbjerg fit at the moment?
Højbjerg's fit, yeah.
Okay, fine, cool. Oh, by the way, it's 38 games we've scored in.
Oh, 38. Wow, I thought it was 37. I thought this was going to be the 37. Wow. That's amazing.
No, it's 38. So if we score today, it's 39.
That's mental. That's mental. I mean, what are we talking about? We're talking almost about a whole season. Almost a whole season.
Well, no, that is a full season.
That is a full season, isn't it? Well, how many teams?
It's 38 games in a season.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I bet you they're going to show the stats on the show, on the screen. But yeah, guys, if you guys got any questions before you want us to end the live stream, by the way, Matt, when you need to leave, just let me know. It's all good.
I'm all good, mate.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
My missus went back to bed, so I've got all the time in the world.
Well, I'm just going to quickly read a couple comments that I've said here on some groups. I would have started Werner instead of Johnson, better off the bench. That's what you kind of said, didn't you?
Kind of, yeah.
Ellie said that as well. Do you think... I mean, going into this transfer window, let's talk about the transfer window for a second. What are you looking to improve in a squad? And what are you looking to improve in a squad? Obviously, the right wing I think is the most important, no? Or is it midfielder for you?
I'd say left wing is most important.
Okay, because you want to play Son at striker.
Yes.
I get you.
I'd say left wing is most important. We need
do you have any players in mind, by the way? I was trying to think of some left wingers. I can't really think right now. Mitoma, obviously, you got that. Obviously, who else? You got. I thought it was such a shame we didn't go in for Diaby, by the way, in the transfer window. I thought it was such a shame. Such a shame we didn't go in, but whatever.
I've got a list here.
Yeah. Are they players who are what's it called? Who are ending their? Oh, big up to everyone, by the way. Everyone smash that like button. We are on 15 likes, by the way, so smash that like button. Keep it going. I'm sitting down for a Sunday Mother's Day roast with the fam. Big up to Ellie. Enjoy the roast dinner.
Big up to the Spurs mum.
Yeah, big up to the Spurs mums all around. Yes.
I've got a list here which says it claims it's the 10 best left wingers in the world right now.
Okay, go on, go for it.
So you've got number 10 is Marcus Rashford.
What? Marcus Rashford is number 10 best left wing in the world right now.
It's not unreasonable. He is a good player.
He's not the best, mate.
Well, he's not the best. He's number 10. I just said that.
When's this article from?
2nd of February.
Oh, okay. Go on, let's hear more.
6th of February. So it's a month old.
Yeah.
9th is Nico Williams.
Okay, I can hear that.
8th is Kingsley Coman.
All right, I want to hear more.
I really like Kingsley Coman. I've liked him for years.
Do you not think he's like a Perisic?
I really like Perisic. But Kingsley Coman's got a lot more pace than Perisic.
Yeah, no, true.
7 is Jeremy Doku.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
6th is Luis Diaz.
Not okay. I'm not against that. Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I've watched Luis Diaz play, and I think on his day he is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think he can be a very good player. 5th is Mikel Oyarzabal from Real Sociedad.
Or isn't it with a Z, isn't it?
Yeah, Oyarzabal.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, I don't really know too much about him, so I can't comment.
It's Spanish, so it's a th. So Oyarzabal. Okay, so who's 4th? 4th is Kvicha Kvaratskhelia from Napoli.
I don't know about that. He's not on good form at all this season.
His form hasn't been amazing, but I do rate him highly.
Yeah, I agree. I rate him very highly, but okay, yeah. All right, let's hear.
All right, I'm not sure I agree with number 3, but I'll go with it. Number 3 is Martinelli.
Nah. Let me check for a second. Martinelli. Really?
Number 2. Again, he's very, very good, but his form this season is not as good as last year.
Who are we talking about?
Rafael Leao.
Right, so I would okay, go on. I think number 1 is Vinicius Junior, isn't it? It has to be.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's by far the best.
Nah, he is good. He is good. I mean, look, the list. I'm trying to think who are the left wingers you got that you would put up there. Sorry. Wait a second. Are you saying in that top 10, based on this season, Heung-Min Son's not up there?
He's a striker.
No,
Stop trying to put him on the left wing.
no, he's not. Oh, okay, wait. Let me try to think. There's no other left wingers who is on that top 10. Look, I can't disagree with that so far.
I can't really think of anyone.
Right, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love these comments now, Matt. So I'm gonna give you your time now. So have a look at these comments.
Well, hopefully,
what do you want?
Hopefully,
What do you want more? Spurs win or Romero injuring Matty Cash, or at least giving you some payback? Nah, Spurs win. So I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to entertain this Matty Cash thing. I'll tell you why. Because I think if this does happen and it will cost us the game, we're gonna be fuming.
No, look, at the end of the day, right? I hate Matty Cash. I hate what he's done. But, like, to be honest, I've played rugby most of my life.
Okay. What position?
Right? What do you think, mate?
I don't know. I don't know rugby.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strangely enough, the big fat guy is a forward, right?
Oh,
So anyway. But the point is, right? Football and rugby are just so different.
Okay, in terms of what? In terms of
What? So, in football, people just hold grudges. So I've got a friend of mine who he made a bad tackle on someone. It was an accident. He didn't do it on purpose, but he made a bad tackle on someone, right? The guy got injured. They played each other like 18 months later or something like that. And the guy two-footed him and broke his leg.
Bloody hell. Jeez.
Because they don't let stuff go. And that's the same in football, right? Coach's corner, very good guess. Yes. Well, no, I wasn't a lock. I was a prop, actually. Proper hooker.
Okay. Anyway, so you're saying it's very different to the whole grudges.
Right. The point is, right, so my mate's had his leg broken 18 months after a tackle because in football, no one can let things go and everyone holds grudges and it's horrible, right?
Yeah.
I played a rugby game where I kneed a guy in the face, broke his nose, and me and him were arguing the entire game. We were properly in each other's faces, almost having like punch-ups.
Yeah.
Like very, 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 like
serious.
very, very riled up, very serious the whole game.
Yeah.
Soon as the game finished, bear in mind I've broken this guy's nose. Soon as the game finished, the guy came up to me, shook my hand, said good game, and bought me a drink.
Jeez.
And that's rugby, right?
Yeah.
In rugby, it stays on the field. It's like it was on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. One of the Premier League rugby players punched the other one in the face.
Jeez.
Right? One of the other one, he punched the other guy in the face, like full on punched him in the face during the game.
Yeah.
After the game, the guy who got punched, put up a photo of him being punched, saying, "Nice shot, mate. Let's have a drink." Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference between rugby and football, and I hate all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's mildly amusing to joke about Matty Cash, but someone asking the question, would you rather Spurs win or Cash getting injured? Obviously, a Spurs win. I don't care about Cash.
Fair enough. Like, but I don't know. I think when you're talking about, if we were talking about 8th versus 9th here, Villa versus Tottenham, then I would say fine. I would say maybe I'd love to see Matty get injured.
No,
I
don't care.
it's
I'm
top
over it.
4, mate. I think it's top 4.
It's something that happened 4 or 5 months ago. I don't care. I'm over.
Fair enough.
I don't care. I moved on. It's gone.
Doku nowhere near top 10.
I disagree. I think Doku's quality.
I agree with you there.
Do you know who I'd add to the list? Who's not on there?
Go on.
Federico Chiesa.
Okay, I can hear you, but I don't think I think he can be ahead of Rashford. I think 10th is good enough for Chiesa because he's not on great form this season. Like, he really isn't on good form. Diaz,
then-
not top 6. Yeah, go on.
Kvaratskhelia and
Yeah.
Leao aren't really on good form this season either.
Yeah, but I think Cava is I think he's better. He's a better quality player even when he's not on form. Even when he's not on.
Maybe. But no, I rate Chiesa. I think he's a decent player.
Nico Williams, the only option in that list Spurs can get. Yes, I would say I agree.
I reckon we could potentially land Leao.
Oh, I think that's a bit much there.
Yeah, it's tough. No, but to be honest, I rate Nico Williams. I think Nico Williams is decent. I rate him, and I wouldn't be upset with us getting him.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm just trying to see if there's so Pedro Porro is obviously back in lineup. Just seeing that. Next up, obviously we're gonna finish off with these comments here. Son is a striker this season. Fair enough. Loco hooker. Chiesa is a 2/3 years ago was a baller. I didn't even say what I think. Did I say what my prediction was going to be? I said 2-1 to Tottenham. I said Son's going to score a goal. And I said either Kulusevski or Johnson will score a goal. Matt, final words ahead of the game?
I'm nervous again. I'm perpetually nervous at the moment. I'd love for us to bring in 3 top quality players, not squad players, not players to like improve over the years, not youngsters. I'd like us to bring in 3 proven players.
Yes.
Right? A centre mid, top quality centre mid. I'd love it. Yeah, I'd love us to bring in a top quality centre mid, top quality left wing, and what else do we need? Oh, a striker.
Yeah.
But then I don't think the strikers if Son is playing as a striker, we've got Richarlison. I don't think it's as needed. To be honest, I'd probably say another right back and left back.
Okay, so look, I think if we're planning for next season, then I would say get a left winger, a quality left winger. Though I'm saying, I personally, if this was up to me, I would splash 100 mil straight up for a left winger, straight up 100 mil. There you go. Personally, or I would do that for a central midfielder. I need 100 mil player. I think we need it. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the match preview. Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspur. Big game we're talking about. Now, obviously, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. It's completely free. No one loves to see that, red button there. Just subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Drop a like on this video. Matt, thank you so much for joining me. Obviously, my co-host for Spurs Live. And we will see you all when Tottenham Hotspur win. Come on, you Spurs. Bye-bye.